Hello, welcome again to Channeling Love. And I feel like today I actually want to channel the version of me that's already in shape. Because I'm doing a lot of processing and it all feels relevant. It all feels valid. But it's not shifting my behavior. And so I'm just going to chip away at whatever ideas come to me. And I did a soul retrieval. I've dabbled in so many different therapies. I just don't know which one's for me because I just want something to work like the first time. I'm not really interested in like going back to the same person again for like increments of healing. I just want like healing now. And perhaps that's not really my path. But anyway, I thought it would be fun to talk to the version of me that's in shape and get some ideas from her. Maybe also talk to my belly and ask what its ideas or symbolic, what symbolism would come from that. Sounds strange, but you can channel anything. You can channel into a rock. You can channel into the sun. You can channel anything. And it sounds bizarre, but everything has its own frequency and its own wisdom, and we can learn from everything. So I'm going to see if I can tap into the version of me that's in shape. And sometimes I do have fantasies of this version of me. I'm wearing like a polo shirt and a skirt. And I'm tan. And often like I see myself at a party on the beach at night. So there's like tiki torches. And it's some sort of like cabana where there's like, it's not poolside. It's beach only. And there's like a bar along the beach, and we're not swimming, we're dancing to live music or whatever music. Live music, why not? And it's just a bunch of like a peer group. It's not like family, no kids. It's just like the ultimate fantasy I can imagine right now is me being in shape on the beach, dancing at like an evening party. So let's just see where this goes. So really, I'm just going to like hold the scene in my head and walk up to myself and just like start a conversation. It's a little weird though. Like, I honestly struggle even visualizing myself being thin. I feel like I have some judgment about people who are thin, like I'm fake. You have to be fake in order to be thin. But anyway, let's see what happens. Hello, Kelly. Now it's me talking to myself. Thin version. I don't know how this is going to go. We'll call me now K and me thin Kelly. Hello, K. Welcome to the party. Thank you, Kelly. I would like to talk with you about what it took to become thin where you're at. We're assuming that you understand the path from where I am now to where you are now. So could you maybe explain what that path would look like, both emotionally and physically and mentally? Well, Kelly, it has been me that you are talking to, because I am the higher version of you. So, okay. kids interrupted me. But I'm back. And I think the last thing I said was that this version of Kelly is like talking to my higher self because she's healed. She's emotionally healed and doesn't have the dysfunctional behavior that leads me to where I am now. And so I need to settle back in. So, Kelly, what is the process? What is the path? What does it look like for me in real time to journey in this 3D world to where you are in my future? Okay, Kel. Okay. So, first of all, there's really nothing new to say. It's more like revisiting everything you've already come up with. You need to practice the vibrations of where I am, Kelly, in your future. Practice the vibrations of joy. Practice the vibrations of order. Now, where you're stuck is that you don't know how to practice those vibrations because they seem very foreign to you. But consider doing what you're doing now and channeling those vibrations, because what you're learning in this channeling exploration is that when you channel, you are opening yourself up to a vibration. And then you are, in biblical terms, seeking. And as you seek, you will find. So, the way that works, and this message has been coming to you recently, is that so you seek, you will find. Because the reality of creation is dominantly non-physical. Closer to source, it's non-physical. Non-physical is more real than physical. What you see as physical around you is kind of an echo of what originated in the non-physical. It's kind of like they say, first you have a thought. Everything begins with a thought. The success of athletes often begins with a visualization. Creation begins in the non-physical. And so you create the physical by nurturing this pattern of a non-physical reality until there's enough, the vibration is strong enough that it manifests into form. So if you want the aspects of the higher version Kelly to become form, you must first reach out to those aspects over time and just give it time. Just be patient. Just, break down that version of Kelly that you want to become. What is she like? What's her personality? It doesn't even have to be she has good habits. It just has to be that she believes she can be thin, and then channel it. Just like allow it to flow through you in the same way that you have dialogues with any of your questions and desires. And because in channeling, there is something more happening than just information exchange. There's also an energetic exchange, because knowledge and wisdom and information is a form of energy as well. And as these thoughts come to you, they also begin the manifestation process in the thinking. And as you reach out to it, it's kind of like, I just keep thinking of this story of a shaman on the beach, walking down the beach. And this is his home. He's familiar with it. He does this often. He walks along the shore and he notices the waves of the water. He's so familiar with them that they are like his friends. But one day he notices the waves are moving a little bit differently. There seems to be just a different rhythm. So he stares out into the ocean, looking for something, because he's like, what is causing the difference in these waves? Like, where is the origin of this shift happening? And he looks and he looks and he looks for hours. He stares because he knows there's something changing, and he's looking for shadows or whatever in the water. Maybe is a big shark or a whale or something. And eventually he sees the ships of the conquistadors showing up on his shore. And it took him a while to see those ships because he was not familiar with them. Like, he'd never seen one before. And so the foreignness of them meant that he couldn't see it. But because his intention was to see what was there, over time, he was able to open his imagination enough to visualize what was there. And that is a really good example of seek and you will find. So as you seek, you're putting out a vibration of curiosity. You're putting out a vibration of openness to what could be. And you're also sending out a request to Spirit to help you. And so, and it's just, a spiritual law that as you seek, you will find. And so that's what we recommend for you, Kelly, to first, continue to channel, because it is happening. It's just happening slowly. And have faith. Continue to look into the aspects of yourself that are confident, that feel worthy, that feel beautiful, that feel joyful, that feel playful with your children. And as you talk to these aspects of yourself one by one, you will grow an image of yourself that encompasses these aspects comprehensively and as one unit. And it will become more possible for you. The reality of it will come closer to you. Your imagination will be able to conjure up the image easily. And it will be a healthy, balanced image. It won't be one that's distorted by your belief system about thinness. And we think that this will be very good for your soul, because your soul will be healing as you learn how to merge with these aspects that you desire, that you think are going to come to you when you lose weight. But really, you could have joy now. You could have all of these things now. And in their coming, things will heal and the dysfunction will go away. And so that's really what we have to say right now. I know there's a bunch of kids in the background. I've done my best setting them up with quiet time, and I'm letting it go. So peace and blessings to everyone out there. Peace and blessings. Namaste.